Hey guys, it's me, Jenny with Grove 6 Collective. Welcome back to my channel. I am super duper excited, as always, to have you. If you're new here, hello as well. I'm happy to have you too. If you'd like to join me on this eBay reselling journey, please hit the like and subscribe button. And if you'd like to be notified the next time I upload a video just like this one, please hit that bell as well. Now today is Monday, July the 13th, and we had a pretty busy weekend. We sold 18 items, and I think we only didn't get paid on 2 of them. So we have 16 things to go out today. I figured what better chance or opportunity to show you what sold and go over maybe some shipping methods with you. I am going to go pretty fast just for the sake of time since there is 16 things. So hold on tight if you're ready, because here we go. As I mentioned, I had 16 sales this weekend. I had one Friday night late after I had already gone to the post office. So there was one from Friday and a few from Saturday, and the majority of them actually came from yesterday, Sunday. It was a very busy day, which I was very excited about. So the total sales plus the calculated shipping, because I do charge calculated shipping on the majority of my items, was a total of around $626. Now, if we take away the eBay fees and the PayPal fees, I think my cost of goods, because actually a lot of this stuff I'm going to show you and tell you about I got from the bins, so my cost of goods was actually pretty low. I feel like for 16 items it was $48, give or take a few dollars here or there. So without taking out the shipping, as of right now, my profit is around $497, which again, I'm very excited about. I'll try to give an update after we've gone through. Of course, I don't have the items shipped yet, so I don't know exactly how much they're going to cost, but once I do, maybe I'll go ahead and put a little button down here to tell you exactly how much that costs so we can tally up my total profit from this weekend. So let me go ahead and show you. The first item I want to show you, I actually got at a retail store, and I was lucky enough to find 3 of these when I was there. This one, if you don't know, is a Lamborghini lamp, a fragrance lamp. They're very popular still. The one that I bought previously actually sold for $120. It was absolutely beautiful. I believe it was like a Goebel, however you say that, Musca, I don't know, 4 Seasons, I do know that, but it was beautiful. It was actually more square, and it wasn't clear glass, it was more porcelain, and it had 4 like ladies on it representing all 4 seasons. It was absolutely beautiful, but it did sell for $120. Just in case you don't know, you can always look right here. It says, hopefully you can see it, Lamborghini, but it's just a lamp. You put oils in it. This one was new. It is missing like a little cap right here, but this one still goes on it. Absolutely beautiful amber glass. This one sold for a total of $33 plus shipping. Okay, this next one, and again, like everything still surprises me sometimes as well. I bought this thinking I was going to group it together with something else, some other doll house stuff I got. I got some like sticker flooring, and I was going to group it together. However, I decided to separate it, and again, you can't really tell, but it is like 6, I think, little pieces. There's a little doorknob of some accessories for doll houses. Some of them do look very old. I don't know exactly what there is. There's a book thing in there that you fold up and it makes it look like a book on a shelf, I guess. But this actually sold, and this is one of the things that I did use, you know, free shipping on, but it sold for $27. And I got this at the bins, so if you can imagine, I mean, it does not weigh anything at all. It's probably going to cost me $2 to $3 to ship out. The way I calculate my cost of goods at the bins is I usually total everything that I bought, or like basically for every listing. So this would be one listing or one item because I grouped it all together, and I divide that by, or divide how much I spent by the total number of listings. So typically everything comes out between like $1.18 and $1.30. So I'm going to say that's how much this cost me, even though, you know, it weighs nothing and I pay 70 cents a pound. But again, I'm super happy with this. I wasn't even going to sell this separately, and I almost didn't get it. I almost left it in the bins. But again, $27 minus the $2 or $3 it's going to cost me to ship out. These are something else I picked up that day from the bins. You can see they're just little glass frames. They do say Action Made in Italy on the back. But again, just little, I guess, antique finish type frames. And again, I would never buy these from like the retail store if they were, you know, $2 or $3. But from the bins, when I'm paying 70 cents a pound, they still, even though there is glass in there, it doesn't cost very much for me to pick up. So I did sell these. These were $9.99 plus shipping. And I'll show you how I'm going to package those up and send them out. Again, like I said, a lot of this stuff came from the bins. So, you know, that's why it's my favorite place to go. The next, and this is a great educational tool, I guess. I picked this up from another video and I wish I could remember who it was, but vintage swimwear. Now, I went to the bins and I was late, so all the bins had been out for quite a while and they were about to change them, and I was going through the bins that had been out for a while. So everybody that was already there had 100% already been through these bins, and I got, I would say, about 15 pieces of vintage swimwear. I did lot some of them up. I've already sold 2 tops. I allotted them out kind of by color, so the blue tops already sold for $29 plus shipping. But here is, again, they're vintage, they're old, they're very thin too, so they weigh absolutely nothing. But again, vintage bikini top. This one is fun. It still has the tags. So this one, even though I think it's new with tags, I didn't list as new. This one still has the tags on it. And if you look at how old this tag is, it's Ivy's, which went out of business, I mean, 30 years ago at least. But look at that tag. Look how cool that is. But again, this is, I think they're both LeBlanc. I'm not sure. That one has tags, this one doesn't. But again, LeBlanc, I did mention in my listing, see that, you know, to keep in mind that these are vintage, so vintage sizing may be different, and again, the material might have lost a little bit of its stretch. But these 2 sold for $23 plus shipping, so the buyer's all in at like $28 and some change. And again, they're going to go first class, so super lightweight. Again, just, you know, something to keep in mind that even if you get there late at the bins, there's always something to find. I got, like I said, like 15 of these. So if all of them sell on average for around $20 to $25, that will be great profit because, again, they're super lightweight. Next up, I guess we're going to go with all the bin stuff first here. This one I found recently, and if you can see it, it is a vintage Epilady, and it does work. It is one of those things, ladies, if you remember, but it actually, you know, is a coil, and you use it to basically rip the hairs out of your legs. It wasn't ever fun for me, but it's in good shape. If you can see, whatever. It looks great. It looks good. It comes with the actual unit itself. I did test it out. It has the charger as well, and again the bag, little travel bag. The Epilady sold for $45 plus shipping, so the buyer is all in at $53 and some change. We'll change it up a little bit here. This one was actually an online arbitrage, which I don't do a ton of, but I got these for probably about 20 cents each, and I did get, I mean, probably like 300 units. So it was very easy. They're very easy to list. So even though I'm not making a ton on them per sale, if I sell all of them, it's going to be a great profit. So these are actually little, if you can see them, toe separators or toe protectors, trim to fit gel tubing, and I sold 2 of them this weekend. I usually sell like 2 or 3 a week, so it works out pretty well. Like I said, it's one listing, and it's going to continue to make me money over the course of the 300 units that I purchased. And they're not all like this. Some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller. But it's going to make, you know, a very good profit at the end, which it's easy to list, like I said, so it was well worth it. About 30 cents in. I sold each one of these to 2 separate buyers for about $8.50 each. And it does go out free shipping. I believe the shipping's around like $2.50. I do ship them out first class mail. Next up now. this deal is probably what got me started on reselling and kind of gave me that little bug to do it. But these are actually really nice Nikes. They're Nike Lunar Fit, I believe is the name of them. And these sold for $58.25 plus shipping. So the buyer is all in at $70. Now this deal, they look great, don't they? This deal is pretty awesome. One of the places I love to source from is Facebook. So I found this deal on Facebook Marketplace and I was so ecstatic and couldn't get there fast enough. It was actually and I didn't even know how much it was, but they just showed 2 boxes of shoes and there just was a picture of the top of the boxes and I could tell it was a bunch of Nikes, which, you know, my son would love. So I immediately messaged her. She had them listed for $50, but then once I decided and told her I was on my way, she said $50 each box, and I was still really happy with that. But I think I ended up getting it for like 80 or 88, something like that. And they were huge, like large moving boxes, if you know how big one of those is. And it was piled high, like shoes upon shoes upon shoes. I got home and I laid out the shoes, and I believe there was 56 pairs of shoes. And they weren't just like shoes that you're happy to get at Goodwill. They were nice shoes. There was a lot of brand new FootJoy golf shoes, like the casual ones, the no spike. I sold those for $50, $60, $70. There were some Nike golf shoes in there as well. I think he ended up taking out like 26 pairs for himself. They were all his size, and then I sold the rest. And on average, I would say they were selling for at least $40 a pair. Like this one just sold for $53, and I just listed this. So this was a long time ago, but he's been wearing these, and I just listed them because he wanted to trade for something else. That's how it works these days. But again, I think I profited probably or a little over $1,000 on that one deal, and that definitely kind of got me addicted to reselling for sure. But it was wonderful. So again, just to note, definitely check out Facebook Marketplace in your area. Don't discount it. I've gotten a ton of stuff from there. Some of my biggest sales actually to date were free off of Facebook Marketplace. Somebody just wanted to get it out of their garage, and I went and picked it up, and I sold a couple things like that for $300 plus on eBay. And I will show you those deals when I do my best profit items video coming soon. So be sure to check out for that. On to the next one. So this one, again, back to the bins find. And I didn't even know what this is. I had to look it up. I guess it's like a telescope filter kit, I guess. Orion, I believe, is a telescope type thing. I don't even know. But it is a filter. It's currently for sale on Amazon for I think $70. I also got a couple different like attachments for a telescope that I have in my store still, and then I sold the bag that it came in, the Orion bag, which was absolutely beautiful. I sold that already for like 50 bucks, I think. So this one, how much did I sell this for? I sold this for $49 plus shipping. So I think that they're all in for about $54. That'll go out today as well. Got this at the bins too. That's why it's my favorite place. I tend to be drawn to sports related items. I love sports. I love watching sports. If I don't particularly know who the item is or the jersey is, I always message my brother, and he is very quick to tell me. But I always look, as long as it's a name brand, like this is Reebok, you can see it, or if you even can get like on the field items, I love those. Those sell really, really quickly. But usually, as long as there's a jersey and it's in good condition, it will sell pretty well. Now this one has been in my store. I'm sorry, Gomez, but I don't think Gomez is a super, super popular. I had to message my brother on this one, and he said it would sell, just not maybe super, super fast like some of my other ones did. This one sold for $22 plus shipping, so the buyer is all in at around, I think, $27 and some change. I think that'll go first class. I'll have to check. I think it will. The next up, another buy from the bins. And if you know anything about reselling, this is definitely a title to look out for, or a tag to look out for. It's Woolrich. It is a Woolrich Woolen Mills large men's shirt. Nothing super fancy. I've had this for a minute, so I was like wheeling and dealing this weekend for sure. I was sending out offers and accepting offers, so if anybody sent me an offer, I probably took it. This one sold for $14 plus shipping, so the buyer is all in at $24. And again, I'll just be putting this in a poly bag and to protect it, and then probably a, I'm not quite sure it's gonna fit into a flat rate bubble mailer, but it might. We'll double check. Next up is this. Now I did buy this one from the retail stores. So I do shop at Goodwill retail stores. I'm lucky that I have 3 really good ones close by to me, so I tend to hit those definitely throughout the week quite a bit. But this one I saw in the box and I wasn't sure what it was at all. I didn't recognize the name Peggy Carr. That's why I always open up boxes. And it was this beautiful floral plate. You can see it, I'll hold it up. Floral plate. It does have a signature on it, I believe, somewhere. And it has a stand that comes with it in the box. Just a little metal stand, nothing fancy. And the buyer bought this one for $35 plus, I believe it must be going far, like California, I think, because it's $20 worth of shipping. Now, if that's too much, or if it doesn't end up costing me, you know, that much, I will refund up to a certain point. But if there's just a few dollars extra, I definitely keep that, just to help pay for the boxes and shipping supplies that I need in the future. Now, this one was a garage sale find, and in that $48, this is a huge chunk of it, which I paid too much for it. But, you know, kind of when you're bargaining and haggling, I just, you know, kind of felt bad at one point and paid too much for it. But it is a, I don't know if you can see, Royal Crown Derby box. I saw this and immediately knew what it was. Put a paper towel in there to protect it. It's a beautiful Royal Crown Derby sugar spoon. This one sold for, and this person, again, I was wheeling and dealing this week for sure, this weekend. I think I had it listed for about $50, and someone from Canada sent me an offer, and I accepted it. So I sold it for $30, and I believe they're paying about $30 to get it shipped to them to Canada. So about $60 all in on that one. But it's absolutely beautiful. So Royal Crown Derby, if you see that one, definitely keep an eye out for that. Now everybody pretty much knows this, I think, and I wouldn't definitely pick this up, Willow Tree. It's a friendship Christmas ornament, and it looks like it's new in the box. I would pick this up, you know, for like $3 or $4 at a retail store. Yeah, it's new in the box. But it was in the bins, and it weighs absolutely nothing. So again, as much lightweight stuff as I can get that adds to my profit margin, I will grab. This actually sold really quick. I was surprised, but I did send an offer out. I don't remember. I think I had it listed for like $14.99 or something, and I sent an offer out for $9.99, and they accepted. So it was $9.99 plus shipping, which I'm not exactly sure how much that was. But it's very lightweight, so it's not going to cost much at all. Now, this one was a garage sale find. This is probably my best garage sale to date. I believe I spent $160, and I went back 3 times throughout that one day. I went, I left, I went back, and then left again, and then I went back. And my total, I believe, was $160, and we did really well with that one. I probably got over 30 items, and one item sold for $200. So I know for sure that we're in the profit, you know, in the red, I guess that's what it's called, in the black on that deal. But I don't exactly know how much, but it was wonderful. And then again with this, now I got 4 of these dolls. I had never heard of this as well, but Magic Attic Plum dolls, and I don't do dolls very often. They kind of creep me out a little bit. But these had some great prices on them if you look them up, and she is new in the box. Now this one is Keisha, and this is the very first time that she was introduced, into the series. So her doll, this is the very first doll. She actually sold for $99 plus shipping. So the buyer is all in for about $13, or excuse me, $113. And I have 3 more of these from the first set. Now, I don't think that they're going to bring as much as she did, but, you know, still have 3 more, and that's just, again, pure profit at this point because I've already made my money back on all the other stuff that we've already sold. One lamp, I got an oil lamp there. So if you guys don't know what an oil lamp is, look up an oil lamp. I got an oil lamp there for $5, and it sold to somebody, I don't even remember where it was from, but somebody, it was an international sale through the global shipping program, and it sold for $199. So super excited about that one. Now I think the last thing that we have is, again, something that I would never pick up, but it was at the bins, and it's, again, absolutely nothing. It's super lightweight plastic, but this is a Kirby vacuum attachment caddy, I guess, and it sold for, I don't remember, I think $11.99 plus shipping. It's literally, it's going to be easy to ship it. I do have to get a box and make sure that I have a box for it. I'm sure that I do somewhere. I've got all size boxes, and just make sure it's a little bit protected, and we'll get that out the door as well. So like I said, over the course of the weekend, one sale Friday night, at like 7 o'clock, but other than that, the rest of it was from Saturday and Sunday. And so far, without taking the shipping out, which again, I'll try to update you how much exactly shipping costs when I'm finished, but total was $497 and like 38 cents minus fees. So again, really excited weekend, really exciting weekend. Hopefully you learned something and can take something away from this and go shopping at your Goodwill or at the bins. If you have any questions, I know I kind of went a little bit fast. I was trying to get through this so I can show some of the shipping portion of it. Please feel free to comment down below. Again, if you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe button, and I will be happy to see you next time. So stick around if you want to see how I ship these out. If not, I'll see you later.
Good job, Mommy. I love you too much. I love you, Mommy.